The ocean is one of Earth's greatest resources. It covers more than 70% of the Earth's surface. Humans have been fishing the ocean for over 40,000 years. Up until recently, the ocean has been able to continuously meet the human appetite for fresh fish and seafood. But with technological advancement allowing humans to catch fish at a rate never seen before, the ocean and the fish that live in it are disappearing. Overfishing is simply catching too many fish so that the breeding population becomes too low to sufficiently recover. Today, overfishing is a major global challenge that threatens ocean wildlife, human livelihoods, and food security. Overfishing has many causes. Poor fishery management coupled with enhanced technology is the primary cause. The fishing industry has long been weighed down by a lack of proper protocols and government intervention. Many fisheries around the world are under rules that are either ineffective or make the problem worse. Some have no rules at all, allowing big commercial fishing companies to overwhelm and quickly deplete fish stocks. There is a domino effect here as well. As the more fisheries become overexploited, the more the fishing companies pack up and deplete new waters. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the percentage of fish stocks that are within biologically sustainable levels have decreased from 90% in 1974 to 65.8% in 2017. These statistics show what can happen when fishery management is neglected. The effects of overfishing are wide-ranging. The collapse of a fish stock does not just mean that one fish stock is depleted and now the damage is done. Instead, the balance of the entire ecosystem is affected. When overfishing occurs, biodiversity declines. Alastair Harburn, an assistant professor in the Department of Biological Sciences and the Institute of Environment at Florida International University, said, "Overfishing can have a range of impacts on the environment because it upsets the delicate balance of marine food webs. If one species is overexploited, it can have cascading effects on lots of other species. When biodiversity is low, the ocean ecosystem becomes more vulnerable to disturbances such as pollution. The ocean is a delicate web. Taking too many fish disrupts that web, creating imbalances that can lead to loss of other marine species." While overfishing is a large problem, there are a number of solutions. The biggest solution would be the overhauling of fishing policies and ocean management. Scientists and nations across the world agree that 30% of the world's oceans need to be protected in order to help preserve the ocean's ecosystem. However, currently only 7% of the ocean is protected and just 2.7% is highly protected. Strategically placing marine protected areas could help preserve the ocean's biodiversity as well as increasing fish yields. The irony, of course, being that overfishing happens because of the human appetite for more fish. From 1990 through 2018, there was a 122% increase in total fish consumption, according to the FAO. According to Enric Sala, a marine ecologist, the only way to get more food from the ocean is to protect more. The interesting thing is that when effective fishery management is put in place, fish stocks are improving and the damages of overfishing are dissipating. The main goal for proper fisheries management should be to reduce the total fishing pressure when it is too high and find ways to incentivize fishing fleets to value healthy fish stocks. When these methods are applied, fishing stocks are allowed to recover. Overfishing is a global problem with significant impact on the ocean and humanity. The ocean is not a limitless resource. It requires care and respect from humans in order to continue to provide the plentiful bounty that has nourished humanity for thousands of years. Evidence in the past has shown that if the ocean is continuously exploited, saltwater fish could be gone by 2048. The good news is that overfishing is a problem with a clear solution shown to be both practical and effective. While some species of fish might be commercially extinct, the fact that these fish are still living, albeit in much smaller numbers, provides hope for the restoration of key ecosystems. Implementation and enforcement of commercial fishing policies that incentivize a fair and sustainable catch rate will help solve the overfishing problem and help to support a sustainable ocean. If the ocean continues to be treated with no respect and care, the ocean's fisheries will collapse and the world will suffer.